What's going on, YouTube? If you're new here, my name's Thunderstick, and welcome to the Homestead. Ladies! So I'm just sitting here enjoying my untainted cup of coffee, and I gotta go water all the plants like I said in the last video. I do it every couple of days, so I figured I would take y'all along with me, and I would tell y'all the rest of my recollection how we built those raised beds in there. So let's go get started. So I was watching the footage from the last video, and I realized I didn't show y'all watering, or show me watering the comfrey here on the sidewalk. I got it growing all the way down this sidewalk, and I use that comfrey as fodder for the chickens, and it gives them extra nutrients. Anyway, I gotta water it regularly so I can get as much out of it as possible. And we also got a few other things planted down here as well. Mom and Dad do the planting, and I do the watering. So these raised beds we heard about from another YouTuber, and they were really simple to build. I don't know, at the time they were relatively cheap to build as well, but we all know how inflation is. But anyway, I digress. All this is one vise slid into the slots and what they call a Castle Rock paver. And these pavers here you can find at your local hardware store. I got a piece of rebar driven all the way down to the ground, because in these Castle Rock pavers there's a hole in the center, and you can drive rebar all the way in the ground to keep these real steady. So once you do that, you can just slide these boards in it and make it however high or however low you want it to the ground. We want it relatively high so I can access it. And then once you built these things, we lined it with plastic. Now, admittedly, we didn't line it with plastic before we put the dirt in. So the plastic here isn't all the way down. But when I redo them, because all I gotta do is pull these boards out, when I redo them, next time we'll line it with plastic properly all the way throughout. So this is a real cheap option for a raised bed. I recommend everybody try it. And you can make them as long or as short as you want, or in any direction. Like I said, all it is Castle Rock pavers and one vise. So I know that was a long-winded explanation, but hopefully that'll help y'all out. And if you want to watch the original video where I built these raised beds, you can click right over there, I think. And it'll be there for you. There I go, breaking my own rule. That's why you don't want to have too much power on the water hose. You'll bend over your plant. Now that one there, it will recover, I promise you. But that's why you don't want a lot of water. But they'll come right back. The other thing I want to mention here is all these weeds. I'm not too concerned about the weeds. And I'll tell you why. No, I'm not being lazy. But number one, I can't get down there and get them. But here's why I'm not worried about it. These plants are much taller than those little weeds. These plants are going to overgrow these weeds in no time and command all the sun. Now, if the plant itself was the same size as the weeds, yeah, you need to pull the weeds. But in this case, we'll be all right. So I wish there was an easier way to adjust the flow on this nozzle. But there's not. That's why I like the drip hose. But anyway, enough about that. So I don't know when you guys are seeing this, but as soon as I get done filming here, I'm going to go live. And I'm trying to let y'all know every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go live and we talk about especially a little devotional. We talk about whatever Bible lesson comes to my mind. And we'd love to have y'all, and like I said, that's every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I gotta go ahead and water this last section over here. So I just wanted to let everybody know, for this new schedule of videos, y'all are watching this maybe a week behind what I'm filming. Basically, y'all are 3 videos behind in real time. But I just wanted to let y'all know that's what the schedule's looking like nowadays. I just want to be able to give y'all a constant flow of content. So if I film these ahead of time a little bit, you know, that gives me a little bit of leisure as far as if something happens. But anyhow, let me go ahead and finish watering the rest of these plants. And as you see, because they're farther away, I can use more water pressure still without hurting them. Those 2 plants down there, they'll be all right, but it takes energy for them to recuperate. And I'd rather not have to do that. I'd rather just grow so that I can have something to eat. Now, because I water them regularly, I don't gotta water them too long. There is something I do want to show y'all. Another great way to garden is these drain stalks right here. I don't got nothing in it right now, but when I do got it planted out, it's real convenient. And no, this video is not sponsored. The drain stalk hits your way up. Let me know something. So what happens is we pour water in from the top and it flows down into all the little cells here. And this is great for planting things like herbs, seasoning, you know, stuff like that. Or like a medicinal garden. These drain stalks are perfect for that sort of thing. The water goes down into all the cells, getting to it equally. And though I've seen other competitive products to the drain stalk, the thing that I like about the drain stalk, not only is it handy as a disabled person, it actually works. A lot of these tower gardens, they just don't drain effectively. Therefore, it's a useless product. Because if the water don't drain to the plant, then you're not growing a plant, and you're just wasting your time and energy. The other lovely thing about these tower gardens is they spin around. So, let's say you wanted to water one of the cells individually. You can do that without moving around the green stalk. You can just turn it and get access to each and every cell. And yes, I promise you, this is not a sponsored video. So I know everybody here is really only here for the chickens. So, you know I've already took care of them and gathered all the eggs. So let's go check out the chickens. Ladies, what is going on, girls? How many eggs y'all laid me this morning? 5. What do you mean 5? Listen, ladies, we gotta have a talk. 5 eggs for 20 chickens just is not working out, ladies. I'm telling you. We gotta figure out what's going on. Because this continues. You know y'all headed for like chicken and pastry, right? You know, like chicken nuggets. Yeah, that's what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. So we're gonna need to step it up on the egg production or figure out who's going on the chocolate block first. Now, for anybody out there that may or may not be emotionally offended that I just said we don't have chicken nuggets out of these chickens if they don't lay me some eggs, well, unfortunately, you can send me an email at a non-disclosed email that I will not mention. Alright, you see the point here? We know from the get-go what happens to these chickens. This is a homestead. This is not a sanctuary or a pet chickens, if you will. Once they stop doing their job, which is laying eggs, then they go in the freezer. And we understand that from the beginning. But as you may not be able to see, everybody's got food. Everybody has corn. Everybody's doing good. So they're living their best life until, you know, they have that one bad day. So yeah, I might make jokes, but don't get it mistaken. Don't get it twisted. These animals are not abused. Alright, y'all. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and as always, we'll see you next time. Appreciate it.